Our daughter was diagnosed with a malignant brain tumor at the age of 16 months.
It's a very rare tumor, but most of the time in a certain age group, children below 3 years of age, it's almost always lethal.
Regardless of the outcome of Addi, we knew we needed to do something to better the situation.
Initially, the first tumor was removed upon initial diagnosis, and then she was put on a very strenuous and very difficult chemotherapy protocol that was very hard on her body, and we remained hospitalized for, I believe, 76 days in a row.
And that's the hard part, because you have very few options. Radiation is not an option for children below 3 years, or very rarely is. And so you need effective chemotherapy.
We pretty much knew what was going to happen because of the statistics. We just really felt like we wanted to make sure that somebody else who's getting this news gets some better treatment options.
In this case, Addi really is able to live on through the growth of her tumor cells and the treatments that Dr. Vidya and her staff are presenting to the tumor.
We tried a whole bunch of conventional chemotherapy that they've used so far, and none of them worked. And then we began testing novel agents that we were using for other brain tumors. Addi's tumor was particularly sensitive to one of them.
So we look forward to great results and hope that we're able to find a pharmaceutical company and other people that would like to donate to help us bring this product to where we can actually make a big difference in children's lives. We ended up spending about 6 months of our time back and forth with MD Anderson and the doctors and staff, and established not only a business relationship while they treated our daughter, but also more of a familial relationship where we treated these doctors like family and they treated us like family. And I think that children tend to bring everybody together. And with the establishment of Addi's Faith Foundation, we have had some joint partnership opportunities to work with the community and work with MD Anderson to help pediatric brain tumor research through MD Anderson, through our foundation. And it's just been a wonderful marriage between the two, and we look forward to many exciting opportunities in the near future to help find a cure for any type of pediatric brain tumor that might be out there.
We've had quite a variety of activities that we've done in efforts to raise funds. We've done scrapbooking events where we've had people come and pay for a seat and scrapbook. We've had theater events where we've rented out a theater and had a private performance and people purchased tickets for that. We've done a Coaches versus Cancer event at the high school. We sold a raffle tickets there, and a lot of people at the basketball game donated that night. Actually presented a check to MD Anderson at that point. And our biggest fundraiser that we do is a 5K race that we hold in November. It's 5K Walk by Faith. So that's our biggest event.
The funds that Amber and Tony raised for us has been very critical in moving our research forward. NIH or any of the bigger foundations are not willing to support you until you have a solid preliminary evidence that these drugs are going to work, and that's what the funding from the Addi's Faith Foundation is going to help us do, is to get that preliminary data to get a larger body of funding.
The decision we made to collect all the money and donate it in whole to MD Anderson was a fairly easy decision between us and our board members. We knew that we had something very special when we were first introduced to the new data that Dr. Vidya had presented, and we knew that it's a very rare situation and novel approach to how you can look at research when you have your daughter's tumor and your daughter's family's foundation, which is started on behalf of that child, and all of the family members and friends that have supported us through the diagnosis, through the loss, and continued for the last 3 years. All the puzzle pieces just kind of fit together to make it to where we felt, I don't want to say obligated, but we felt that it was our right and our job to get this product that Dr. Vidya is working on and get this tumor to where it can be marketed on the open market and to be used for patients in the future to help save lives.
Like I've told them many times, it would not have been possible for us to do this work without their support.
Addison Faith Bender was her name, and we have a lot of faith in our friends and the foundation, and Addi's Faith Foundation has a goal of trying to find a cure, and we feel that this is about as close as you can get to making your dreams come true, of being able to say that you have made a difference in the world and been able to help find a cure.